Ooh, another
now.
20. That's 2 already.
I heard that.
Yes. Yeah, figures I waste 1 on a practice roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
dude.
did Jan.
Oh, dude, the very first one. Yeah, I was the very first one that did it, and the very first fucking roll.
No,
was a
I
20.
just did it too.
No, I'm talking about as a whole. Everyone, I was the first one to do it, and I think this is. I don't think I'm not going to take this as an omen. I think we're going to have good rolls today.
I don't ever have good rolls. Have you
Well, you're
spent any
fucking
time with
stupid.
me?
Way to
Yeah,
curse it, Jam.
what does that have to do with rolls, though?
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Alright.
Lord.
Oh,
he's
no,
coming.
I hate
that is painful. Very painful.
Shut up.
All right. So we are it's actually been over a year since we played the last session of this, but I do want to get this fucking thing done at some point, maybe in the next year. So we are going back to Portals of Pain. This is going to be official session 3 of this. Now, when we last left off our main characters, we have a Kenku, we have a human monk who currently has penises for hands. We have a big red lizard man, and we have a hillbilly with a shotgun and several jars of healing moonshine.
Yep. Moonshine potions, baby. Y'all gotta do a dex roll every time you take one of my moonshines.
You have to do a Constitution save every time you take one.
Oh yeah, Constitution. Yeah.
But yes, you do. But it will still heal you. It'll just get you.
I'm trying to remember
completely obliterated.
I'm trying to remember what Constitution how was it like a 15 they have to beat?
I don't know if I ever actually gave it a completed amount, but I'll gauge it based on the severity of the potion.
Okay.
So you guys are currently in the portal nexus. You're about to go through the 3rd portal now. Doth, the guardian of space and time, who is a deep gnome with a staff, a wizard hat, and pink fuzzy slippers, has just turned Kane's hands into penises. Well, look at you all there. You're gonna have to go to the Dren Library and make sure it burns to the ground.
Yay.
For some reason, when you said that we're going through the portal, like traveling through the portal right now, I had this the scene from Digimon the movie where they go fucking Warwick Greymon and Metal Garurumon are going through.
Nerd.
Oh God!
Fuck you, dude! Digimon the movie was fucking awesome.
I never saw it.
I think I did remember seeing it a long time ago.
I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters as well. I think it's like 1999. Hold up.
Sounds about right.
2000. It came out around the same time as Pokemon the movie 2000.
Yep.
I have that movie on VHS.
Same.
Right.
I had it. I don't have all that.
Alright, so you guys are about ready to go through the 3rd portal. So are you just going to go through, or do you want to ask anything of Doth?
Well, I see. I'm going to just go right in there.
Is there anything we should know about it? Like, is there any kind of special way we're supposed to burn it, or it doesn't matter?
Look, as long as you bring the building to the ground with fire and brimstone and whatnot, I think history will be satisfied enough.
Can we kill everyone inside?
Look, why not?
Woohoo!
Alright, the little Kenku bird who's sitting on Archer's shoulder is very happy, and you guys both walk in. And Kane, are you going to go in with your penis hands?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, my raptor's following, too.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're on the raptor, not the dragonborn.
I can have the dragonborn, he just follows behind him.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so you have your raptor and your dragonborn.
I've seen this porn parody before. Ever penis hands.
Exactly. So, Kane, you slap your hands together like a seal, and then you go through the portal. So.
Oh, it's just pre-cum oozing out every time he slaps them together.
Oh God! God bless the person that's got to
I'm gonna
animate
have
this.
to grow those out of some other place that's more horrible after this. Okay. So you
His
guys
butt.
travel to the portal and you're spit out in this would be ancient times in terms of Calgar. We're talking like not Stone Age, but like Bronze Age type technology. Magic is still relatively in its infancy.
So
at this point in
kind of like
history.
ancient Rome era.
Yeah, kind of in terms of like that type of a time period. We're before like a social and cultural renaissance type thing. And you're put out in front of this large kind of stone building, and in front of it is a plaque that simply reads library.
Well, this shouldn't be too hard.
Since I'm the first one that went in without getting any information, I'm gonna go into the door.
Okay, you walk inside the building. Almost immediately, a scribe comes up to you. Oh, sir, what would you like? I'm the purveyor here. I help people find what they're looking for. This is a plethora of knowledge.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I got one thing that I want to show all the world in Calgar. I want to do a performance for y'all.
Oh, a performance artist. We can chronicle your play. Oh, please, please. There's a stage in the back. There's a stage in the back. Come with me. Come with me. We'll get a few people to watch.
So he's gonna go with him.
Okay, so he travels with him. So while he's doing that, are you guys going to go in as well, or are you going to do something else? Because now all you guys are out of the portal. Kane, again, you still have penis hand.
I know.
Do we
I'm
know
a-
that
I'm a-
he's already
I'm
distracting
still
them?
over the portal.
I'm going. Well, here's what I'm going to say: is I'm going to roll for the crowd to see if they notice that Kane has penis hands, since he's not trying to hide them. Okay, crowd don't give a fuck. Apparently, they've seen this shit before.
God damn.
They just think you're a deformed weirdo.
Do we know that Cham went to go distract?
You saw him go in as you were coming out of the portal around the exterior, so you know that he's inside, but you don't know what's happening.
Should we find another way in, guys, or should we just follow behind him?
I'm down for following in.
All right, Peter Lorre.
What the
All right,
fuck
so-
was that laugh?
All right, so are
What are you
all
talking
three of you are gonna go inside?
Yep.
Well, I'm
Nice.
riding on top of Arch's shoulder, so it don't matter. I just follow him. And my raptor follows him anyway.
All right, so all three of you enter in along with the raptor in tow, and you guys all enter the library. And again, you see the sort of scribes running around, writing on scrolls, looking at scrolls, doing different types of little experiments and stuff at various tables. It's kind of just like a who's who of just, scientists and artists just putting all of their time into chronicling and doing experiments and recording things. And again, it's your job to burn all this to the ground. So right now there isn't anybody that's come up to you. The guy who kind of does that already grabbed Cham, and they're walking towards the back of the room.
Seems like everyone's busy. We can probably cause some havoc in a corner. Or we can have penis hands cause some havoc.
Penis hands is
Just
good at
sloshy,
causing havoc.
splashy, just splashy pre-cum all over the place.
Oh, God.
What is your character's name, Penis Hands?
Out of time.
God.
Yep.
At a time, go shake hands.
Outside.
I'm just gonna go rub both my penis hands to between.
This is a weird episode of
Sorry,
Naruto.
what are
the
you
fuck?
doing?
Or rub my penis hands nefariously.
Okay, you do that. It doesn't look nefarious. It just looks like you're trying to rub two sausages together.
I'm gonna start spinning my penis hands.
You start spinning your penis hand. Are you trying to deliberately do this to get people to look at you?
Yes.
Roll up. This is 5.
Wouldn't that be a performance?
It would be performance, but I can't remember if this is. Yeah, there is a performance check, so yes.
It's... Okay. Oh, let's go. I don't have a performance bonus, so.
Okay, so that's 16. So you're kind of just flailing your dick arms around in the air and doing some kind of a weird kung fu style type breakdance thing.
Oh.
And a bunch of people in the area are just kind of getting up and looking at you ooh, wow, why does he have penis hand?
Oh, look at the rainbow.
So
Does
yeah,
anyone
so
have what is it? What is the color spray effect?
oh, color spray? You'd have to look to see if you have that. At the
No,
moment.
it's
I'm
like
checking
I
just
don't
in
know
case so
that.
that we can cast it on his penis hands. I don't have
Oh,
this shit.
I was saying like fucking the water molecules in the air, the little sun. It's like just rainbow. He's just sloshing around his dick hands.
Oh, no. Okay, and you're distracting a good amount of people right now. Purity and Arch, do you guys want to do something while he's distracting and while Cham's being led to stage?
I'm gonna be looking around for like wards that would stop fire because this is a big ass library and
I'll
likely
fly up
they
to
are
like
probably
the top to look
Okay.
as well.
Okay, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna have you both roll a because you're looking for it. I'll say a perception check.
Oh, come
That
on, that
landed
was
on the side,
almost an
reroll that.
18.
That landed on the side. Reroll it,
Okay.
and Arch will have to roll as well.
Wow, fuck me.
I would say just give her the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give you the higher of the two values. So yeah, you guys don't notice anything in the room that would make you think that there's like wards or anything in here, like protecting anything or keeping anything from being lit on fire.
I'll fly down. No wards, no wards.
You can examine anything else in the room if you want, if you don't want to look specifically for magical shit.
I'm gonna go explore. I'm gonna look at any of scrolls, see if any of them have any magic that'd be useful, like any spells.
Okay, so you fly over to a shelf and you begin looking at the scrolls. You notice that as you're looking at the scrolls, they feel almost like they're smooth, like a sheen, almost like they were covered in glass or something, but they're still able to be folded and into like actual scroll shape and rolled up.
What the? I'm gonna fly down with one of them. Look. Look.
Okay, who are you? I'm assuming you're handing it to Arch.
Yep. I'm not
the
giving
only
it to penis
competent
hands.
person here.
I'm not giving it to penis hands. He's busy.
Well, he's predisposed right now, so.
I'm gonna go ahead and like unroll it and see if I can read it.
Okay. It is written in common as you unroll it. You also notice the same thing that Purity did after touching it, that it has like a very smooth exterior, not like paper, closer to something like glass, but it is still, you know, you can still roll it up into a scroll shape. It's malleable to an extent.
This is
And
gonna
you
make
look at it,
harder.
and it is a recipe for dragonborn fire spice fritters.
Keep in the bag.
All right, I tuck it away.
This
You
is
tuck
gonna
it
make
away.
our job harder.
You tuck that away.
How are we gonna
Bring,
burn?
small bird, bring me more scrolls. We are going to burn things.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up and get more scrolls.
Okay. I want you to roll me. I'm gonna say you can pick up 4 scrolls at a time
Can
as
I
a
get the
Kenku.
raptor to help too?
You can get the raptor to help if you would like, although he's probably just going to eat them. So roll me 4 d20s for the 4 scrolls you're about to pick up, and then we're gonna go to Cham. Okay, so they are literally all in the same set. Okay. So here's what you found. You found, actually, because you went back to the same section where you grabbed the first scroll, all of the scrolls you found were also cooking scrolls. So the 8 is a recipe for roasting rhinoceros testicles. The
Ooh.
9 is a recipe for how to safely fillet a mind flayer and fry it for calamari. The 10 is how you would actually eat frogkin legs. And the 11 is made so that it's basically a recipe for turtle soup. Probably the most edible thing that you found.
I'm gonna point to the mind flare one. Keep that.
Fucking Mike, I want to look back at that recipe that I have. The dragon, is that how to eat dragonborn? Because this is disturbingly cannibalistic, every single one of these.
No, the one you got is actually for a tasty dessert the Dragonborn love. It's a cinnamon fritter.
I'm gonna narrow my eyes.
It's not made out of people.
This sounds like Soylent Green all over again.
I'm gonna point to the mind flare one with my little claw. This one, keep. Eat mind flares.
I'm gonna go ahead and tuck that one as well.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna tuck the remaining 3.
Not just that one. The other 3 I'm gonna hold in my hand since I'm a red dragonborn. I'm gonna
That is
try
true.
and light fire to them.
I'm gonna point to like
Okay.
a little area where nobody really is around. Go there. There.
Yeah, so you're a red dragonborn, so you would have fire breath. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do first. Before you're gonna set those on fire, I'm gonna go back to Cham. So Cham, that guide that brought you in, he's brought you up to the stage to do your little act. So there's a stage back there, and there's probably about like 10 people, various races that are kind of just like sitting around, like watching. And the guy goes, "Oh, go, do show me what you were going to show me, Reginald. Write all this down."
All right, buddy, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have something I need to show you. People are scholars everywhere. You all love reading your books, writing your texts, reading your scrolls, put them all away, right? That's what you do for your living. Am I wrong, or am I right? Or am I somewhere in between?
He's enjoying this a little too much.
Is this part of the act, or are you asking us a question?
I am asking a question that will go into my act.
Yes, our goal is to compile as much information as possible and store
All
it on
right.
scrolls and various other means.
So, in this time of Calgarian history, I got who all here is parched?
Parched?
Who's all feeling a little thirsty?
Okay, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 10 d20s and we'll... Whoop, that wasn't supposed to do that.
Can I do a performance check to kind of like see, kind of enhance it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, 12 you do not enhance. So anything above a 10 is parched. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 out of the 10 are thirsty.
All right. Before I start with this presentation, how would you like a drink? He's gonna start digging in through his fucking bag of holding that's in his front pocket, pulling out his fucking moonshines of all different fucking colors.
Okay.
This is from my time. I don't know if you know this, but I'm not from your time. I'm from somewhere else, someone far, someone from you will never see in over 1,000 years.
Oh, it's a work of fiction. How lovely.
This ain't fiction, buddy. This is real.
Oh, I know. You're in character. I'm sorry.
Oh, you fucking moron. I'm not from this time.
Boo! Get off the stage.
You're not even near there. You're not even near there.
Someone get someone.
He's in like the
Anyway.
from the back of the room. You just hear that him just being a dick in between his breakdancing.
But anyone who's thirsty, here, come on up, take a sip. Take a bottle. Sit back
Okay,
down, drink it.
the 6 of them that rolled higher than a 10 all come up, and each one of them takes a little jar of your moonshine and then goes and sits back down.
This one is peach. This one's my favorite.
Ooh.
And fucking. So he hands that one to the guy who showed me out.
Yep.
All right. So in my time, we had this crazy, beautiful library full of books, things all lost in time due to people burning it down. It's known as the Library of Alexandria. I have some books in it right here. He just starts handing out some books, some like copies. This is what we found from the burning rubble that was preserved.
Why did
And
you say 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, you'll like this one, ma'am. Don't worry, I can get you a side of cucumbers later.
Ooh.
Okay, I want you to. Do you have titles for any of these books that you're handing out, or do you want me to think up horrible things?
Fuck it. Yeah, let's 50 Shades of Grey being one. Fuck it. Yeah,
I had a
like
worse one for that.
go
If you
ahead,
want
go
to
ahead,
go
go ahead.
fucking weird,
Go ahead. I'll,
50 Shades of Deep Gnome.
I think you made that joke too in a DM before.
I think you did too.
Probably.
Excuse me, sir. What is Mein Keebler?
This one right here.
They're cookie elves.
This one right here.
God.
I could only recommend to most thorough-minded people.
For the love of God, don't make that into a fan art, please.
Oh, it's gonna have to be now. Fucking elves. Or the little midget elves.
I also got the Calgary Manifesto right here.
That brings a new meaning to devil stuff elf fudge.
All right. So you
he's
pass.
gonna start handing out whatever.
All right.
And so Clem is gonna start talking in front of. I'm not gonna go through the whole performance. I'm gonna like do a performance check
Yeah. That's
and
fine.
see how things are gonna go.
Yep. That's fine.
So.
All right, 15. So you do a pretty well performance. It comes off well to the people in the crowd. They're also drinking, so they're going to be a little bit more receptive to whatever you're doing.
Can I see if can I do another roll to see if the other four are feeling a little famished
Feeling
by the
famished?
time? Yeah.
Sure.
Do you want to roll or do you want me to?
Yeah, no. I'll because I rolled the thirst one before, so I'll
Yeah.
roll for the 4. All right, all but one of them rolled above a 10, so 3 out of the 4 are hungry.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who haven't gotten a wonderful bottle of my salve, here, have some. I'm gonna wait until there's drinking, reading off. I'm telling them stories, and I'm gonna be like, all right, you all know what a bag of holding is, right? Of course you all know. Y'all know everything, right? With all kinds of magical items. Am I wrong to assume so?
He's right.
So, from all the books you've read, how all do you like them? Including you with my Keebler. I think you like that one a little too much.
Wonderful literature, sir. We will make sure that this
So-
is preserved in our library.
But that's not all. I want you to get all the whole experience. So in my middle pocket, I actually formed it to be a teleporter to take you to this wonderful library of Alexandria. I want you all to be there and be able to jot down everything about it. What would you say? If you all want to go, hold each other's hands, and the one up front, reach on in, and
Here's
it'll
what
bring
I-
you all in.
Jam, here's what I'm going to have you do. You're going to roll a persuasion check to do this, even though they're drunk. You're going to get a +2 in addition to whatever you get because they're drunk.
So that's a 17.
That's a 17. Okay. I'm going to do a quick roll for them as a group. An 8. That's not good. All right. So the only one that doesn't really want to do this is
It's the one that
guy
didn't
who-
drink.
Yeah. That's the only one. He's just like, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. So the first one in line is the drunkest, which also happens to be the guy that led you up there. So he's holding hands with the other 8 guys, and he comes up to you. Show me the way.
Just reach on in, buddy, and I'll take you to it.
Oh, yes.
Be free,
Good.
my little bird.
He reaches his hand in, and I'm assuming that's the bag of devouring.
Yep.
All right, so as soon as he reaches his hand in, he's immediately pulled into the bag along with the other 9 guys that are all holding on to him. Or 8 guys that are holding on to him. So all of those guys are pulling to the bag, so I'm going to roll for the dude who's still just kind of sitting there and just saw all this. Whoop, that didn't go on the button.
Fine, Keebler, goddamn.
All right. All right, 18.
That
So
was off the cuff. You
He
gotta
just-
admit.
No,
He
it was
just
a
looks.
great
He
one.
just looks at you and goes, "What the fuck?"
And as soon as he says that, he's gonna pull out Bessie. Adam, come here.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do before you pull the trigger, is I'm going back to Arch because he's gonna try and light these things on fire. So Arch, you're gonna use your flame breath to try and light the scrolls on fire.
Yeah, I'm kind of like wrapping it up like a little torch and like kind of pushing a ball into the top, like balling one up and put it in the top to make it
All right. Well,
burnable.
the thing is that again, these scrolls, like the other ones, have that sort of like glassy film on them that makes it so it's very difficult to like actually crumple it effectively because it wants to go back to like the flatter shape or the scroll shape.
Can I go and look around for
Are
more
they
like
fucking
different types of scrolls?
laminated? Are you telling me these fucking things are laminated right now? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, basically.
Can
Even
I
though
go
you
looking
don't
for
know what
other types of
lamination
scrolls while
is.
he's trying?
You can go take a look. Because again, the other thing that I think maybe I didn't mention at the beginning is the reason why you guys are fucking all this shit up is because somebody's trying to make it so these events do not happen. Another deep gnome named who's the brother of Doth, Guardian of Time and Space. So he has different methods. One of them was laminating the scrolls, which you've already figured out.
Are the
Pure-
shelves laminated?
The shelves are made out of stone.
Damn.
So you can try and light them on fire.
No, it's red dragon breath is not enough for that. I'm gonna think of a way. We'll get there.
Okay. Kane, do you want to do anything while you're, doing your dick ninja stuff, or are you just gonna keep doing the break dancing?
I'm just gonna keep breakdancing, bro.
All right, do me another performance check then. See if you can up your own ante.
Oh,
yeah!
19. All right, Kane, you have gone from the point of like, everybody kind of went over there and they saw what you're doing, like, oh, that's kind of neat. And then you're doing like these stands on the tip of your penis hand and like rotating yourself around like a ballerina. Like you're doing some advanced type shit right now, and people are just in awe. There's a dude that's drawing a picture of you right now on like a piece of parchment. Like they're amazed. Like they think you're a genius.
Thank you, thank you.
My God, man. You've mastered the art of dance.
What can I say? I'm an artist.
All right. So now that we've gone through those things, we're gonna go back to Cham. So Cham, you
Hey,
you
I'm
pull out
searching.
Bessie.
You forgot me. I'm out searching.
What are you looking for specifically?
Any other kinds of scrolls that might not have gotten laminated, or anything that didn't get laminated?
Every single scroll in that entire building has been laminated.
Here from the very top. Fuck!
Like a crow.
I should not have taught her that word.
Fuck!
It's a good
Alright.
word, though.
All right, so we're gonna go back to Cham with the shotgun. So Cham, you pull the shotgun out on the guy, so you're gonna get an attack of opportunity because he's not expecting just a random shotgun to the face.
Oh no, I'm making him closer. He's like, come on, come here.
Roll a persuasion check. Okay, I'm gonna give you an additional +2 to that because you're aiming a shotgun at him. Actually, no, that would have been persuasion and intimidation kind of go hand in hand. So what I'm gonna do is this: I'm gonna roll for him to see if he has enough wits to try and run. Well, with the +2 on your end, he does not. So that means that he is not going to run. So he's gonna come towards you with his hands up, and he's freaking out a little bit. He's like, "Please don't kill me."
No, I'm not gonna kill you, buddy. Come here. Come here.
He comes closer.
He's gonna wrap his left arm around him. He'll have the shotgun underneath his chin. Do you know how to make moonshine?
No.
Wrong answer. And he's gonna pull.
Okay, what's the damage?
3d8.
Roll it.
Would that also crit since it's
Yeah,
literally...
it's point blank into his head, so that's 26 damage. So yeah, you blew his brains out everywhere with a loud bang, and every single scribe in that entire place then looks at the stage and sees a spatter of blood and you holding a headless corpse with a smoking shotgun. They all then immediately start freaking out and run out of the building.
Where's everyone going?
Run away!
This is only just a performance! Come here, he's not dead! Come here! Come here! He's gonna start putting 2 shells in, and he's gonna whisper, "No Russian."
Murderer! He's a murderer! Gods!
Can he just like start running, like walking towards anyone that's still in, just popping them?
I mean, there's still going to be a few people in range. Yeah, you're definitely not getting all of them, but I'll let you get 2 attacks in, 1 for each barrel.
No, take it all out.
All the other kids
alright.
with the pumped up kicks.
No, not this one.
Alright, where's my initiative? It's not initiative.
You don't need initiative, you just need to roll for attack. The attack
Okay.
bonus is different in 5e, remember, so it's
I
based on the
completely
weapon.
forgot about the... What the fuck is it?
It's not on the sheet, it's based on the weapon, so I'm going to say your weapon is going to be a +2 to attack bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have an attack bonus on there, so...
Yeah, it's 5e, it's kind of funky the way it is. Okay, never mind. Nat 20, so you're going to hit with both of those. Roll for damage is going to be 3d8 for both, and they're going to crit.
Oh, no.
So that's a 15. And that's a 22. That's enough to kill 2 more guys on the way out. So you do 2 shotgun blasts, 1 to each of their backs, and they immediately go down on the ground, bleeding through their robes as the others run out of the building. Now, everybody else that is in the building, Kane, the people that were around you watching you breakdance are now running for their lives, and Purity and Arch, you also notice that everybody is running out of the building back from where Cham is, and you heard the multiple shotgun blasts.
What did that idiot do?
Kane, if you wish to keep performing, you can roll another performance.
Nah,
He's just got them
Even
hypnotized
though
now.
nobody is
Well,
watching.
actually, I'm gonna perform the graveyard dance for the people who died.
I'm reading the chat, Ned. Yeah, I should have done that. I didn't think of that. He goes, Chat, what the fuck? Should I have said no comment and start speaking Elfin?
All right, so everybody's cleared out, but the guards are going to be alerted relatively quickly to what's happened inside of there because of all the people that have escaped. So you can choose what you want to do now. The front door is wide open.
So can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
So Clam is going, look at the camera like, I got this one just for them. He's going to pull out fucking slugs.
Okay, you pull out slugs for the shotgun. That's fine.
But he's going to like look at the camera and look at the audience. This is for them.
Okay. You're
So he's gonna load slugs.
All right, your shotgun is now loaded with slugs. I'm gonna say those do 3d12 damage instead of 3d8, and it has a longer range.
3d12. All right. Got it.
Oh no.
All right, and he's just gonna hold up at the door and wait till he sees some guards.
Okay, so if he's keeping the door locked down, the rest of you are gonna have to try and figure out how to set fire to this place.
Is there any torches or anything around?
There are plenty of torches everywhere.
Does I'm gonna fly over to Champ. Need alcohol?
He's gonna lean his left side, grab bottles while he's holding the fucking.
How many
basket
can I
towards
grab
the
at
door.
once?
You're a Kanku, also you can grab 2 at a time. 1 with each little foot.
All right, I'm gonna grab him and fly over to Arch.
Okay, you grab 2 bottles of alcohol out of Champ's sack.
Pour
and you fly
everywhere.
them over,
Pour everywhere.
and you fly them over to Arch.
Pour on scrolls. Pour on scrolls.
Squirrels?
Poor on squirrel. Fuck! Squirrels.
You don't have any squirrels.
Squirrel.
Meh. Squirrel here, squirrel there, all nuts and bolts, man.
Poor on
I got
squirrels.
I got some fried squirrel right here in my bag. That's all. If you want a squirrel, that's all you have to say.
The raptor's just gonna go over to him.
You want a squirrel, buddy? Here you go.
The raptor smells the squirrel for a second and then takes it out of your hand and eats it.
That's a good buddy. Now watch this. The first guard comes up. Bang!
All right, so here's what happens. So the first set of guards approaches because they were just kind of across the street when they noticed people were coming out and screaming murderer. So they're both in the front. I'm going to give you another roll to blast both of them.
Okay. What was you said a plus 2 or plus 3 for the attack?
It's going to be a +2 because this is good. They're not going to be expecting to immediately be shot with a shotgun. That's going to hit for both of those, so you can roll damage for both of those. It's going to be 3d12 for each.
Oh, I got the wrong one here.
Yeah, no, just reroll. It's fine. Okay. And the next one. All right, so both of them, you empty the slugs. However, you don't hit them in completely vital areas. You just hit them, like one of them, I shouldn't say this, areas that are not immediately fatal. So one of them gets hit basically in the kidney, so you blew part of his side off. There's like a tangerine-sized hole in him, but he's on the ground screaming. And the other one you hit directly in the kneecap and blow his leg off. He's not going anywhere either, and he's just screaming with a stump out in the courtyard. So that's the first two. He's going to be a little while, but they are both still screaming and alive.
Now, this is what I learned back in Nam. You let them all scream until their buddies come up, then you pick them off one by one.
They're already coming, though.
To be fair, you can make a canon that Clem was in Fantasy Nom. All right, so since he technically it doesn't really matter what time period he comes from. So you now have the alcohol and stuff. What are you gonna do with that?
Would it help if we pour it on the scrolls before we light them?
I mean, it's accelerant, it's moonshine, so yeah, it burns just like rubbing alcohol.
I'm gonna keep bringing more alcohol to Arch. Pour everywhere. Pour everywhere.
They are in glass jars, so you could just throw them all over everything and shatter them everywhere.
I'm gonna throw
Then
them
you're
at one of
a
the people.
bird. Just throw them at shit.
Is there anyone that's still alive or writhing in pain?
The two guards that are outside, everybody inside who's on the ground is dead.
I'm gonna start throwing them at the bodies.
Okay, you start throwing the bodies. Nothing, they break on top of the
Yep,
bodies.
I'm
and
making.
they're not-
I'm gonna start leading the throwing toward like the scrolls and stuff.
You just said you were going to throw them on the bodies.
Yeah, some on the bodies, some on the scrolls.
Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to say is there's going to probably be about 3 turns before some more guards show up, so it's plenty of time for Cham to reload. And I'm going to say, Arch and Purity, you guys are each going to have to roll 3 dex checks to see how well you throw this shit about.
Well, shit.
You should have good dex. You're a fucking dragonborn.
I am
Dragon-
a paladin. I am a man in giant armor. I do
I
not
was-
run
I was gonna
fast.
say, Dragonborn mostly gets boosts to strength and charisma.
Oh wow, I have really good dex.
You are a bird. This is no fucking duh.
What? How many do I have to roll?
3.
I am not made to throw. I am
One of
made to
them-
hit.
Okay, so Arch, you manage a couple of them go on the floor because you kind of like drop them a little bit, but one of them goes on the wall. And Purity, you're able to get some more over some other walls. So there's 2 more guards that showed up. Cham, you're gonna have to roll again to hit them. They come up and see like their screaming friends. Oh my god! Cecil, what happened?
Ah, man.
That didn't roll. Re-roll that. That was a weird one. That didn't even roll. Better. All right, I'll give you an additional +2 to that as well because they're unaware of what's about to happen to them. I'll say that hits. You can roll for damage.
Yay!
Kane, you can also help too if they get too close.
Slay
Well,
him with your hands.
the first guy's head is gone. He's dead. That's 28 damage.
Pop like a cherry, see?
The second one is still up though, so you can see how much damage you wind up doing to him. All right, that's 14. So you blow off his arm, so he's on the ground screaming with those other two guys. But the other one that showed up, he's dead. He's just collapsed onto another dude and like muffling him to death. So he may actually like just suffocate him to death by his corpse just like lying on his face because he doesn't have the strength to lift it. So he's muffled, but the other two are still screaming. The one missing a leg and the one missing an arm. So now I'm gonna have Purity and Arch. I'm gonna have you guys roll 3 dex checks again to throw more booze all over the place. Kane, you can help too if you would like. But for you, what I'm gonna say is you're gonna have to line them up on the table and smack them with your dick hands. Two of those didn't roll. Roll that again. Oh God, he got a nat 20. You may not have to.
Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I, since I only did an attack roll, can I do a movement roll real quick?
Yes.
I want to grab a thing of moonshine and toss it at them.
Okay, you can do that. Roll me a dex check to throw it at them.
All right, dex.
You throw it roughly
It's
in the right.
vicinity.
Yeah, it's in the vicinity. You mostly hit the guy who had his head already chopped off, but there's a living guy under him.
All right, and that I'm gonna have one slug and a dragon's breath in the other.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So here's what happens. So Arch, you rolled a nat 20 and a 15 and a 14. Or sorry, Purity, you rolled a nat 20 with a 15 and a 14.
I was about to say I didn't do dog shit.
So you technically rolled an unnatural 20, a 19, and a nat 20. So you are successfully able to throw all of the jars, like 10 or 15 jars, completely around the room, soaking everything in the area in incredibly flammable alcohol. Arch also helped a little bit.
I land on Arch's head. Woo!
Okay, so you guys have successfully soaked the room. I'm going to let Cham do what he's going to do, and then we'll go to the lighting phase. So, Cham, you have 1 slug and 1 dragon's breath loaded up into your shotgun. The dragon's breath does 3d8 damage like the regular buckshot, but it also has a chance to
I'm
light
just going to use
down.
it to light the area on fire.
I figured that was what you were going to do.
Yep.
Are you going to use the slug first, however?
Whoever is there a guard that popped up? Another guard?
Nobody has popped up as of right now. It's just the remaining ones that are there that you've already shot at least once.
All right. Then I'll just use the second barrel to shoot the dragon's breath.
All right, then just roll me a basic attack roll. You don't have to roll terribly high.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more than enough to hit. So, all right, so you hit the all the alcohol with the dragon's breath and immediately let it on fire. So you can the first thing you hear is muffled screaming from the guy that's stuck under the dead person because he's the first guy that gets lit on fire, and then that eventually goes over to the guy who's missing the leg because he's kind of in the same area and he got some on him. And as he's trying to crawl away, he accidentally gets some on the guy that's missing an arm. So they're all lit on fire and screaming.
It's like I said. Let the good old XCOM. He's just gonna do his prep.
Oh God, my skin is melting. Oh God, the fire.
Are you thirsty? I got some more.
Why does it smell like peaches? All right. So as this is happening, you guys outside. So you guys have successfully drenched the whole room. Are you gonna light it up now?
I thought that's what he did.
He lit up the soldiers that were outside. He burned them all to death. You haven't lit up the inside, which is what you've been spreading alcohol all over.
Just gonna like tap Arch's character's head. Fire! Fire!
Well, yes, but you're close to me, and I can resist fire, so maybe you don't want to be a chicken.
Okay. I'm gonna go fly over to the raptor and land on it, then yell, Fire! Fire!
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, as soon as she's in safe distance, I'm gonna start breathing fire on every bit of alcohol I can find.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say happens. Kane, do you want to do another performance check?
He's just gonna dance around the flames. Kane.
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 Are you dead?
Did Kane fall asleep?
Is he still in call?
Yes.
Kane!
Kane is dead.
You're muted if you're awake.
Kane, don't make the raptor eat your penis hands.
Strike a pose. Yeah, we can call him.
Does anyone have his number?
Hey Siri, call Kane.
Kane, you bitch.
He fell asleep.
I feel like
think
we
the
would hear him
motherfucker
snoring though.
That or he just went to the bathroom for a really long time.
No answer.
Somebody grab his dick.
Which one?
Well, yeah.
Not it. Not it.
I'm pinging the shit out of him.
Sorry, my food was here.
Okay,
Oh,
there we go.
you could have told us you would be right back.
I
didn't
figured
know.
you guys wouldn't notice.
We thought you fell asleep.
Yeah, we were waiting for you
I-
to penis attack the guards.
Not
No,
finished.
we're waiting for him to penis breakdance his way through fire because you guys are in the process of lighting the building on fire.
The penis fire dance. The one of my legendary ancestors.
Yes.
Bingo.
I imagine
mean-
he does a penis version of capoeira, the fucking dance fighting,
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right.
because
let's
it's very
do this,
floppy and like spinny.
Kane. Let's do this, Kane.
All right, I'm gonna roll a performance check. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn! You were going high on those performance checks. So this is what happens, Kane. So as Arch is about to breathe fire onto the inside of the building, you realize what you must do, and you take what little dexterity you have in your penis hands and grab a couple of torches from the wall. You then proceed to dance around, lighting the room on fire as you do pirouettes through the air. And after everything is all said and done, the room is ablaze, and you have accomplished your
Clap
goal.
my wings together.
I am an artiste.
You may want to
Penis
leave.
artist. Penis artist.
You may want to leave before the smoke inhalation kills you all.
I am a pianist.
All right. Let's get out.
All right. So with that complete, a portal opens to go back home. You guys are all wearing. You have these little green pendant necklaces that you wear that connect you back to the portal nexus. So the portal opens. You guys can now go through it.
Wow, that went faster than I was expecting.
That one is probably the quickest out of the bunch. The rest of them will be far more. That was one that I thought would go relatively fast, but there are still 3 more remaining.
The portals. They beckon.
Yes. All right. So you guys are all going to go back through, or are you going to do anything right before you do?
I'm going.
Nah,
well,
I'm gonna go in. I ain't
Yeah, I'm going
waiting for
through.
nobody.
All right.
Yeah,
You
I'm
guys
going.
are all going through.
we did it.
All right.
We did it.
All right, so you guys go back through the portal, and you're teleported back to the portal nexus, and Doth kind of looks at you and says, "Yeah, even though there were some, I guess, unnecessary guard deaths, it doesn't really matter anyway. None of them were going to do anything interesting with their lives. Trust me. So, now that you boys have come back, it's time for your next portal. But, hang on a second." And he taps his staff on the ground, and Kane, your penis hands turn back into regular hands. However, your feet now turn into penises,
Yo, this is
and
gonna
your heels are balls.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah,
Learn
no,
to
it
do a
actually,
handstand.
if you don't stand on the soles of your feet, it actually hurts incredibly bad.
I'm
Ooh.
just gonna go. You should apologize.
Nah, it's better this way.
Well, your next task is gonna be a little funny because you guys need to save a mass murderer.
What?
Save. Wouldn't it be prudent to just kill lots of people?
Well, the goal is to set history right here, Mr. Fire-breathing Dragon Man. And to do that, we need to make this a-hole live, so that way he can kill plenty of other people.
Clem's on the other side of the room as fucking ammo making machines. Like 1 little, 2 little, 3 little slugs, 5 little, 6 little, 7 little buckshot, 8 little, 9
I'm
little.
gonna
10
fly
little
over. Can we
buckshot.
help kill? Can we help kill?
I
Clem's
think
gonna
you may
look
have
at her.
misunderstood the nature of this group here.
Oh no, I understand it completely. That's why I had all you guys come here to go do this shit, because you have no moral fiber.
No
No, he's
moral.
not
This
wrong.
is
No moral.
correct.
Except for maybe the
Like-
monk, but that's why I keep torturing him with penis.
I
dancer.
have an aspiration.
I don't think he has moral fiber. I think he might
Oh
just
my
be
God.
retarded.
Oh my god, no, hey, hold up. Imagine Kane's character with balls for heels, dick for feet, tap dancing.
That's what I said.
Ow.
Good dancer. Good dancer.
Oh god.
What
All
is
right.
pain without gain?
Shut the fuck up.
So look, the next portal is a little tricky, I guess. Very, very easy to fuck this one up. So what happens is there is a man in history named Sir Aston Wilson. And
Oh no.
he winds up killing a whole fuck ton of people as an adult.
Oh no.
Like, hundreds of thousands of people because he starts a shit ton of wars like a dumbass. And when he was an infant, originally he was almost killed by a falling piano. My brother took it upon himself to push him in front of that piano so that he did not become an infamous murderer.
Brothers are dick. Brothers are dick.
Your job is to make sure that he doesn't die.
All right, I know what we have to do. We have to go back in time and prevent pianos from being invented.
Agreed.
Logic is sound. Logic is sound.
You want to go back in time to stop pianos from being made.
Mhm.
Going back in time.
All right, you're gonna go back in time and stop pianos from being made.
You picked a stupid group.
All right, so he opens the fourth portal. You can go in at any point.
I'm gonna walk in as gently as possible.
I'm just gonna land on Arch's head.
Okay.
I fully expect this portal to be a punishment for us being a bunch of jackasses, but I go in.
All right, and Jam is done making more of his ammunition, so he's ready to go.
Alright, I go in.
Murder, murder.
All right, so everybody travels into the portal, and after a few minutes, you guys get spit out in. It looks like it's kind of like a Victorian era house. It's more like almost like a plantation or like a bayou type thing, like out in the middle of ass fuck nowhere.
Woo!
I recognize this place.
You're home?
Calm down there, Dukes of Hazard.
Wrong area, but okay.
I'm gonna fly over to him. You're home? You're home?
Nah, this looks like too old to be my home. But it's in the right direction.
I don't
Fly
even know
back,
what
Doc.
direction we're in.
Are you guys gonna go inside the house? Are you gonna scout outside? Are you gonna go somewhere else?
I'm gonna
I'ma
fly
go
around and
in.
kind of do some outside scouting. Do I do a perception check?
Yes, you will do a perception check.
Okay.
Clem's feeling hungry. He wants to get food.
All right, so you're gonna go to the place, or you're gonna just go out and hunt like fucking varmints or whatever it is you eat?
He probably eats roadkill.
All right, that's a
Yeah,
16.
go.
So go for it, Jam. What's up?
It's gonna go find like a possum or something.
All right, you're gonna go hunt a possum. So Purity, he's gonna go off and do that. I'll go back to him in a second. So you fly around. You rolled a 16 for a perception check. You notice that there are a few lights on in the house. There's a few different silhouettes that are moving by windows, so there's more than one person in there, but not much more than one. At least from what you can tell. There's nothing really around it. There's a lot of thick woods and some swamp and stuff.
I'm gonna fly back to the group. Well, to the 2, 3, counting the raptor that are still there. People inside, not many. Kill.
I
Yeah,
mean,
probably easiest.
yes, this seems like the best idea considering. Didn't we just have a fire thing? Couldn't we set fire to this one too?
Burn.
That
This would be
is
much
true.
This would be much easier to set fire to if you were going to try that.
Let's do it.
I agree with Penis Feet. Let's do it.
We don't have any
Okay.
alcohol. Shit.
Well, Arch can still use his fire breath if he wishes.
And there's probably a bunch of dry wood.
Yeah, I was supposed to say I want to like collect the wood around the rim of the house and start like blowing
Okay.
down the line.
All right, so if everybody is going to do that, what I'm going to need from all of you is I think it wouldn't be a search.
Survival?
You know what? You're building a fire out of wood. Sure, why not?
Let's go.
I'm gonna do 2, 1 for me and 1 for the raptor, because the raptor wants to help.
I'm not good at helping.
Nope.
We tried. I'm tiny.
All right, all of you come
Well
up with
developed
with an incredibly pitiful amount of wet wood.
If
This
we burn
seems-
it hot enough, it'll burn anyway.
That's not how wood works.
Shut up. You just killed like 9 people 20 minutes ago.
I agree
I got
with
more
the
than
hillbilly.
9. Well, I'm not even there.
Just gonna land
Yeah, no,
sadly
you're-
in
you're
front of
hunting your
Arch. I tried.
It's all right, small bird friend. We will burn them alive anyway.
Yay.
All right, so you're going to use your fire breath on the building?
Yeah, I'm gonna like very slowly move and make sure everything catches around the fucking house.
All right, here's what I'm going to have you roll for this. So there's a damage associated with that you can roll. And then in terms of how well, that'll also determine how well you catch things on fire.
Give me just a sec to get the damage.
Yep.
Draconic death breath weapon. Once between short and long rest, breathe out 15-foot cone of fire, causing 3d6. Ooh, sexy. Not terrible.
All right, that's 9 damage. So you've successfully set most of the front porch area on fire with your dragon breath, and it's spreading rather quickly.
If they come out, kick them in dick.
So now what's going to happen is I'm going to go back to Cham. Cham, you can roll a survival check to track the... actually, hang on a second. I think there's an animal thing. No, it's just animal handling, so never mind. So yeah, roll me a survival check to track down a possum to eat. All right, you found as you're going through the woods, you notice some little tracks on the ground, and you see kind of huddled near like a tree stump. There's a possum.
You gonna put a buckshot in? Hey, all right, little bastard.
All right,
And bam!
all right. It's a sneak attack, so you're gonna get a +2 in addition to what you normally get, so you can roll for attack.
All right, so
Not gonna have to roll extremely high. All right, 18. That's a hit. So you roll for damage, and we'll see how badly you explode that fucking possum.
all right, damn it.
All right, that's 9 damage, but it's a possum. So yeah, you blow a pretty good sized hole in the side with the buckshot. It stayed kind of clumpy a little bit there, so It's dead. You can cook it if you want. If you want to, cook it, skin it, and cook it and turn it into.
Yeah,
possum.
he's gonna grab the tail, like flop the fucking thing over his shoulders, bleeding all over his shirt. Like, all right, let's go get some food.
All
And
right,
he's
so
gonna walk back.
All right, so you're gonna walk back to the other. So in the time that it's taken you to walk back, you come up and you see that the entire mansion is now ablaze. And after a second, you see several people start to come out of the front door, but they are all on fire. And they appear to just mainly be screaming and rolling around on the ground and trying to keep their skin from melting off.
Oh,
After a
Clem doesn't
while,
care.
they all stop moving.
Clem doesn't care. He's just gonna like rip off the skin, start taking out all the organs, shove a stick through it, and start like slowly roasting it on the house fire.
Okay, you do that. I'm not going to make you roll for it because you're a fucking hillbilly. Um, so you turn it into a possum shish kebab and begin cooking it over the fire, preferably a fire that is coming from a body. And you guys are just gonna watch the fire burn for a few minutes, and then after your possum is thoroughly cooked through and you've already begun eating it, a portal opens up to bring you back.
Sure, we go in.
Yeah, we all go in. We killed.
Okay.
We killed.
Kane and Arch, you guys gonna go through as well?
Yeah.
I want to make sure that everyone is dead. I'm going
They-
to go through and stab things and then come back
I'll come and
because
help.
I'm resistant to fire.
Oh,
All
wait.
right,
Never mind. Have fun.
You walk through the building. There are a couple of bodies that are very clearly dead and burned, but you stab them anyway. And after that is all over, you then proceed through the portal yourself after making sure everybody's dead. You come out of the portal and Doth looks at you. Well, I got some good news for you and I got some bad news. You see, history sometimes has a chance of coming back on itself. So now instead of getting crushed with the piano, he gets crushed with a ukulele. A
So what
very,
you're
very
saying is we have to
large
kill all
ukulele.
musicians.
We
A
kill.
very, very large ukulele.
We kill ukulele. We kill ukulele.
Look,
We kill
I'm
all the
sorry.
musicians.
Look, I'm sorry. I allowed you to kill the people that invented the piano, which honestly, it really only offset that by about 200 years. But you killed the motherfuckers that made the piano. It was kind of annoying, but I knew that was going to correct itself eventually. So now you guys got to go save this little baby demon spawn.
Bye.
I know what we have to do.
And Clem is just there on the side, just munching on his fucking.
Yeah, no,
roasted
you're just
fucking
going to
possum.
town on whatever the hell is left of that possum, like a sick fucking weirdo hillbilly.
We need to
Spear out, he
kill
spits out
Gravity.
buckshot.
He's weird.
All right, and he's also not changing your penis location because you technically didn't complete a portal. You're just going to go back to the same one and go to a different place.
Well, live and learn.
You asked to eliminate the guys that invented the piano. You did that.
All right, so all right, fine. I'll be the first one in.
All right. So Clem goes first, I assume, followed by the others, and you guys are now going to be transported to the town of Lindberger.
Ew.
Right, is it right in front of the house of the ukulele owner, creator?
Oh no, you guys are no. This is the saving the kid part. He said he's not going to let you guys destroy any other musical instrument histories.
Ah,
No one likes
Damn.
ukuleles.
I was gunning for the bassoon, bro.
Jesus Christ!
all right.
I'm not going to let you guys fuck history that bad.
All right, so what Clem's going to do while he's munching on his rodent, he's going to look. Where's a marsupial?
You're looking for
Possum's
like
a marsupial, right?
They have pouches, don't they?
Yeah, they're marsupial.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, they would be.
So as he's eating his marsupial, he's going to be looking around. Does he know what the fucking baby what the kid looks like?
Yeah, were we given a picture or anything?
Doth handed you like a handmade picture of the kid and the mom.
It's just a stick figure.
Clem's is because he didn't figure there was a point in putting effort into it, but everybody else's is actually very detailed.
I'm just gonna hold the up to the others. We find.
All right, bird. go up in the air, start circling around, see you spot anything. I'm gonna be walking around, see if I see anything.
Say please.
He's gonna take a piece off his possum, give it to her, so he doesn't have to say please.
Okay, that works. And then throw it to the raptor and then fly up in the air. Okay, so I need to do a search check?
You're gonna need to do a perception check if you want to try and find out if you can see anybody that matches this description. Kane and Arch, you guys can do that as well.
Perception?
Keep in mind the village that you are in is very similar to what you would find in like Eastern Europe, probably around like 1800s.
All right, so one of them's
Late
for the 7's for the raptor, and the 19's for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
All
What
right.
are the
Here we go.
rules that we
Net
know?
20s.
Arch, do you want to help as well? Or...
That is a good question. I'll be honest. I think I will be distracted by babushka with good soup.
Okay. All right. Cham, is that unnatural 20 for searching?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kane, your monk character just kind of wanders off. You're like very daintily walking on the soles of your feet so you don't like explode your heel balls.
I'm just gonna fly over. Ride raptor, ride raptor. Wait,
Well, it
would he be
actually
able to,
does
or is
sound-
it too small?
No, he would be able to ride the raptor if you wanted him to.
Bro, that's literally, I'm a Jurassic Park this bitch up.
Okay, so you're gonna ride the raptor. That's fine. That means that the raptor is technically controlled by her, but if you want it to do something, it will listen to you unless it's something that will A, harm her, B, harm the raptor, or C, wind up something that it doesn't want to do.
She's gonna look
I'll
him
just
right
go.
in the eye. Hurt raptor, you die.
I'm just gonna let Raptor do its own thing. I'll just be on for the ride.
Good boy.
All right.
Fly back to Arch.
All right, so that means that Cham and Purity, you guys both notice a woman carrying around an infant that looks very much like the picture you were given. Or I should say that Clem kind of looks at your picture and looks at her and figures that out because his is still a stick figure. So it looks like you found her, and she's just kind of walking down the street with the baby. If you want to do if you want to do another perception check to examine the area, you're welcome to.
Well, I'll leave the perception for her, for Purity. Clem is gonna look at the woman, look at this possum. He's gonna toss the possum, the rest of the possum, to the raptor, and he's gonna start making his way to the woman.
Okay. Purity, that was just for a search check.
Yeah, one for me and one. The lowest is for the raptor, since he stays on the ground
Okay.
now that he's got somebody.
All right. Well, I was gonna say the raptor is just busy eating what's left of that possum, so he's not really paying attention to much. Whereas you, on the other hand, as you see her walking down the street, you see what looks like a giant ukulele hanging from a second-story window.
Is it to the size where I could grab it?
It is built for a giant, so no.
Oh. I'm gonna point with my claw. Ukulele, ukulele.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna look
Wow.
at Purity. What's your character name?
Hold on. Let me see what I named it.
I think it's Unga.
Yeah, it's Unga.
Unga. I'm gonna look at Unga, go and tell her, break it, make it fall. I'm gonna talk to them.
Okay. I'm gonna fly over and try to cut the rope.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm going up to the woman and her baby.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. So Purity, I think you have a knife, I believe, on you for the
me double-
Kenku.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think you do. I think you do have one in your inventory. If not, you'll have to use your beak.
Let me see. I think the inventory didn't. Hunting rifle, piercing damage, scale armor.
You can use the hunting rifle if you want.
That works.
Okay, so you can shoot out the rope that's holding up the ukulele with the hunting rifle. But here's what I'm going to do first is I'm going to have Cham talk to her first, and then after he begins the conversation, I'll have you roll for attack. So Cham, you walk up to the woman and you tap her on the shoulder. She turns around and says, "Oh, how are you? Who are you?"
How are you doing, ma'am? So, I am part of the neighborhood watch. and I've been told that there's been some weird things going around, items falling from the sky.
Oh,
I just want to make
dearie.
sure. I just want to make sure to talk to you if you're all safe, anything's going on.
Oh no, me and baby Aston are doing very, very well. Thank you. All right, so as she's saying that, Purity, roll your attack roll.
All right. So what would I roll for attack? Just roll.
It's a D20, and I believe your sniper rifle, your hunting rifle, is a +1.
Okay. Oh, come on!
All right, you missed by a mile. So she just kind of hears a gunshot go off in the distance, and everybody in the general area does. Even though you're kind of like perched up in a place where people can't really see you, they still heard the shot. Which is, somebody's firing off guns. I got to get inside. Come on, baby. And she runs for the nearest door, which is directly below the piano.
I'm gonna quickly stop her. Like, ma'am, not this one. You see that thing up there? I was telling you, things gonna be falling. Come on this way.
She looks very quickly up at the piano. Just, oh
Ukulele.
my lord, thank God. All right, Purity, I'm gonna have you roll another attack roll to see if you can shoot it. If you choose to shoot it.
I choose to shoot it.
All right. Well, that one directly hits the piano wire, but she's actually directly under it. So, Cham, I'm
Ukulele.
gonna. Sorry, I keep saying a piano. It is a ukulele because you killed the guy that invented the fucking piano.
What
So
did Beethoven
giant,
play in this
the
universe?
giant ukulele is
Ukulele.
hanging from the rope. You shoot the rope out from the ukulele, and it falls down. Now below it is the woman and little baby Aston. So. Cham, I'm gonna have you roll. I think they still have.
It'll be a dex or athletics.
Yeah, I'll have to call it be a dex because I don't think they have reflex saves in 5e.
Yeah. Fucking 5e.
Yeah, I mean this was one we did.
No!
That's
Am I
a
able to
9.
push-
I'm gonna roll for her to see if she can help you.
Feel one.
Nope. All right. So this is the way this goes. So as you begin to try to pull her away,
Arch,
you're just
go help.
It's
No,
he's
I
not
think
anywhere.
this is
He's not
right.
anywhere near them. He's not anywhere near them. He can't help, unfortunately. Kane, I will have you roll. Hang on a second. Do we have ride checks? I'm gonna have you roll animal handling.
He's gonna stomp on his balls in order to squirt and push him out the way.
Kane, I'm gonna have you roll animal handling.
Oh God.
Oh no, Kane, you're immediately bucked off of the raptor.
Wait,
As
you can
the-
use
as
that
the-
to get
as-
knock them away.
No, he's nowhere near them. I was gonna have him do a ride check to see if he could ride up and grab her, but he rolled a 1, so it's a critical failure. So this is what happens, because nobody's anywhere near this, and nobody can get anywhere near this other than Cham, and he failed the reflex save.
I'm gonna try to
basically.
grab the rope with my little tiny talons.
You're shooting the rope. You're nowhere near it.
Oh.
So this is what happens. The ukulele falls, and as it falls, the woman reaches her hands out to Cham with her child. And the ukulele comes down and immediately smushes her like a fucking soup can. The baby flies into the air. Cham, I'm going to give you a dexterity check to catch that baby.
Don't catch the baby.
You have to catch the baby, otherwise you fail the mission.
No, you just said we needed to save the baby.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to save the baby, not necessarily the mom. Okay,
Oh, my
Cham,
God.
you're able to grab both of the baby's legs and catch it before it hits the ground. So now you have the mom is dead, but you have little baby Aston in your hands. He is alive.
So I'm gonna have the baby. I'm gonna lean into the smushed corpse of the mother. And go. Did I just tell you, dumb bitch? Fuck.
Since she is dead, she cannot hear you.
I
And
help.
And most of her body is now equivalent to a pancake.
I'm gonna fly back to Arch. I helped.
I think you did. You did a fantastic job.
Yay!
Purity, I'm going to say in your perception check earlier when you were surveying the town, you did find what looks like at least like maybe you can return him to like a guard's office or something.
I'm gonna fly over to Cham's character. Or to Clem. Come on, follow.
Ah, damn it.
No,
He's
I'm not
gonna
saying
just follow.
I'm not saying to do anything, but an interesting fact is a lot of serial killers and major killers and things have had trauma from a young age.
We help.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Don't
So
I'm
you
not
smack
saying
the
punch the
baby.
baby.
All right.
I'm
so,
not saying punch the baby, but you know, it might not hurt. Well, not
gonna-
us.
I'm gonna punch the baby. I'm
roll,
saying
a,
this
str-
up for
roll a strength check.
Clip it.
Roll
I'll
a
punch
strength
the
check to
baby.
punch the baby. All right, you
Are you
give him a
wait. Are you gonna punch the baby or punt the baby?
punch. I'm doing like a quick jab in the face.
okay. So that's a 16. That's gonna hit. So roll me damage for your fist. I'm gonna say it's 1d6 plus 3.
He becomes a serial killer for all hillbillies.
So
All
that's
right,
a
that's
4.
4 damage directed to that baby's face. You broke that kid's nose, and it begins crying immediately.
I'm just gonna nod approvingly.
All right.
I'm
So
just
you
gonna
punch
look
the
at
baby
you.
in the
You're
face.
fucked. You're fucked.
You're now gonna. All right. So now you guys, Purity leads you guys to the guard shack where you present the baby, and since they've already gotten reports of what happened, and they knew you guys kind of tried to save the woman who was crushed, that they're not going to arrest you, but they will take the child and make sure he goes to one of his relatives if they can find somebody.
Heroes.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. So as you guys have done that, that pretty much completes the quest because the guards will look after him. And so he won't have to worry about too many accidents unless the guards are very uncareful. But it seems like this is probably your best bet. So after the guards kind of take him inside and close the door, you notice another portal open near you to go back to the Nexus.
I'll fly through the nexus.
Sure. I'll go in.
All right, so you guys are going to go back to the Nexus, and you are transported back to the portal room. Now, I'm going to wait until Kane gets back, but it's up to you guys if you would like to keep going.
I'm good with continuing to go. What about you guys?
It sounds good
We-
to me.
We can cut it off here, because I have 2 portals that are left. That's probably enough for a good solid session.
Yeah, we should probably save that for one final
Yeah.
episode.
Yes, let's save the horror of Cham punching a child in the mouth for another
That's
episode.
how that one's going to end.
You have to animate that too.
Yeah, I do have to animate him punching
He
a baby.
punched the
Although-
shit out of that baby.
Although, to be honest, the last portal you're going to have to go through, that's what I'm going to be dreading animating, because that's going to be a lot of sensor bars.
Oh God, no! Please, Mike, no!
Are we reenacting Mein Keebler, or is this finally Cham's fucking
No,
wish?
this is not either of those things. It has nothing to do with Nazis.
I mean, we've already gotten rid of all the elves.
Can I ask? Okay, let me pose this to you
Oh,
guys.
no,
'Cause I don't
no,
think
no.
everybody in the crowd would get. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna send this to you in a DM so that
Oh,
nobody
Christ.
hears what I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to tell you what it's parodying.
Tropic Thunder.
No.
I don't care
I'm
what
a
he
dude
says. I'm gonna
playing
say
a dude
Schindler's
disguised
List.
as another dude. Shim. Keebler's List.
Jesus Christ, Mike!
Mike said
What
that
is it?
to
I
me.
want to know. I
Mike
want to
said
know
that
too.
to me.
I as long as you guys don't say anything when
I
we're on
won't say
stream.
Well, we won't say it.
All right, just because
But
I
I
don't
think
want it to be
Keebler's List is
spoiled
good.
for other people. It's not really a spoiler because I'm not going to tell you how it interacts like that. But this is the reality that it is based off of to a small extent.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh yeah, you told me about that one. Oh, we're going
Jesus
to hell.
fucking Christ.
Yeah.
This is definitely a Kane thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, it is. It's gonna have to be.
What am I
Kane,
doing?
you are going to be the damn star soon.
Kane, don't say this on the stream, but I'm gonna send you what this is not the next portal. This is actually technically the final portal, but it's what it's based on in terms of reality, because
Yeah,
most of these
don't
things are
say
based on
shit.
real
Yeah,
historical
do not read
events.
that out loud.
Oh,
That's why we were saying you might be the best person for this because of your affliction.
Chan, we're gonna tag team this.
Oh my god.
I'm out. I'm out.
Clem is gonna look at it wide-eyed, kind of like the scene of fuck, what's his name? Oh, fuck.
Chat's like, I don't like where this is going.
Just fucking smoking a cigarette, looking at it wide, like, oh my god.
Yep. Yep. It's like you read the newspaper and the nuclear bomb's dropped.
Or
Not easy to be
9/11,
the
you just
villain,
open
but
the
somebody's gotta
fucking.
do it.
Yep. So
Oh,
here's
yeah.
the thing. I probably only have, since we only have 2 portals left, I probably only have enough for one more session of this. So I think we can maybe try and schedule that for next week, and then we can finish this thing off completely.
Sure.
Sounds good.
I will be free next Saturday night and Sunday night.
Okay, so we're probably going to schedule it for Sunday night because Art should be available then too.
I'm gonna stop recording then.